Hi, this is Brandon from thirstgym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the walking med ball RDL. This is a great option you can use for your youth athletes or some of your personal training clients to work on the single leg hinge pattern and provide some varieties to begin to master that movement quality. What I really like about this exercise is that we can use med balls, and I think it does a good job of reinforcing good posture and good technique on the exercise while they're beginning to learn it. But also when we work with our youth athletes, obviously we don't use a whole lot of barbell work with them, and so beginning to teach them how to hinge and how to do things properly, we become very accustomed to using a barbell with an average client in terms of what we're programming. But we really like the med ball because it's something that we can use with our youth athletes, and it's very easy to load and adapt for the athlete because we have a numerous amount of balls, and usually med balls are made pretty light if you need to find them. So I've just got a slam ball here, mainly because I really like the diameter and the texture of it. Some med balls can be a little bit bigger and bulkier, like ones you'd throw, but slam balls work really well for this as well because they're usually more compact. So what I would definitely make sure that you've got the hinging movement mastered with your client first and foremost. If you've got that, then I think you're pretty much good to go. We really like to start things off with like a single leg glute bridge and then get them up to standing, and then we kind of go from there. So we've probably got the single leg glute bridge mastered. We've probably got a kickstand RDL mastered, and so now we're able to implement the ball and a little bit of movement. So I'm going to take the med ball here. I'm going to hold it up in my chest, and I basically like to cup it like this. Okay, we don't want to hold it down here, but we also don't want to like hold it like this. Okay, being cupped brings our elbows forward. That's going to protract everything. We're also going to be able to hold a little bit lower here, and it's going to make sure that our chest is good and tall, and then we're in a good postural position, and then our elbows are also slightly down. We're not going to be up like this, cranked through extension. So being able to hold it here prevents that. When we start getting those elbows up, what I've found is that too many kids try to start walking like this, okay? And we're trying to, not have them in extension. We're just trying to have them neutral, and they do a lot better job of being neutral when their elbows are a little bit down at this like deserter angle, so to speak. So we're gonna have the med ball here, and then we're going to be basically in a split stance, just a very shallow split stance, and that's going to be our starting point. So my leg that's forward is the leg that's going to be doing the work. My back leg is basically my kickstand leg, and then we're just going to walk through our regular stance and just perform the exercise. So chest tall, hips back, feel a good stretch in the front leg, walk through. And I'll come back here real quick. So as I push my hips back, I keep my chest tall. Everything's good and neutral. I'm feeling a good stretch in that front leg with the hamstring. Just like that. So not overly complicated, but definitely as people begin to learn how to master the hinge movement, you will have to definitely coach it. So chest tall, everything's good and neutral. Pushing the hips back. They should really be kind of feeling that heel on the front leg and have that toe dug back and their back leg to provide some balance. And then that back leg can bend as much as they need to as they go down, but obviously that front leg, the knee remains good and soft. So when we program these, we like this for 3 to 4 sets of anywhere from 6 to 10 reps per leg. With younger athletes, I tend to drift towards more repetitions for more practice. And then, if we have like a personal training client, somebody, we might drift more down towards the 6s per leg, just to be able to load it up a little bit more once they got it mastered. But then this can begin to open more doors for you with your single leg hinge patterns once this is kind of mastered. But again, like I said, I really like this for the youth athlete population more than anything, just because of the med ball and being able to teach them how to hinge and load that appropriately. And then also the compact nature of the ball prevents us from using really heavy dumbbells and things like that. So if you have any questions, feel free to in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.